Sergeant Odafin Finn Tutuola's presence has always been one of the strongest anchors on Law and Order SVU. So even though we got a quick glimpse of him recovering after the attack in the premiere, it really wasn't the same as having him back with the team. That's why Episode 7 feels so bittersweet. He finally returns to the squad room, only for the story to make it clear he might be stepping away again. And honestly, it hits harder because of how naturally the episode shows the conflict he's dealing with. When Finn walks in, it's a surprise for everyone. We see him immediately fall back into his usual rhythm, greeting Terry Bruno with that calm confidence we know, welcoming Rollins back like no time has passed, and even giving Detective Jake Griffin the kind of light hazing that shows he still sees himself as part of the family. Even Benson is stunned to see him because she hasn't been notified he's been cleared for full duty. And right away, Finn pushes back on any concern. He insists he's good, his eyesight's sharp, no headaches, working out harder than guys half his age. He's almost trying to convince himself as much as everyone else. But the episode drops hints that things aren't as simple as Finn wants them to be. During an arrest with Rollins, a security guard steps in, and Finn instinctively reaches for his gun. It's a tiny moment, but in context, it lands with weight. We remember this is the same man who was jumped, disarmed, and left questioning his instincts. Rollins smooths the situation over quickly, but you can feel that flicker of doubt creeping in. Later, when Finn and Benson talk alone, we finally hear what's really going on. Finn asks her if she thinks the attack would have happened back in the day. His thinking about the big picture, age, instinct, speed, everything that's made him one of the most capable detectives for decades. Benson tries to reassure him that it could have happened to anyone, but Finn isn't totally convinced. He admits he needs more time, not because he isn't physically fit, but because mentally he hasn't reconciled the fact that he lost his gun in the struggle. And for someone like Finn, that's deeply personal. Benson's response is exactly what you'd expect from her, full of empathy and loyalty. She tells him to take all the time he needs and reminds him he'll always have a place at SVU. But his hesitation raises another question the episode doesn't shy away from. What does Finn's future really look like after more than 2 decades on the job? Earlier in the season, he even admitted retirement had crossed his mind. And at Krajan's wake, he had that moment of vulnerability with Benson where he wondered if maybe he should step away before something worse happens. But after the attack, and after hiding how serious the situation was, he told her he wasn't leaving until he earned her trust back. Given how long Ice-T has been part of the show, it's almost impossible to imagine SVU without him. And nothing here says he's gone for good, but the series is clearly exploring what it really means for a long-serving detective to face a moment that shakes his identity. With Benson also being pressured toward a higher-level job she doesn't want, it feels like the show is leaning into these questions of longevity, purpose, and legacy for its most iconic characters. If you've been watching Finn for years, this episode probably hit you in the feelings. Do you think Finn is actually preparing for retirement? Or is this just another chapter in his ongoing growth? I'd love to hear what you think. Drop your thoughts in the comments and let's talk about it. And if you noticed any small moments or details in the episode that stood out, definitely share those too.